BAGON Community Day is coming up in Pokemon Go, and in this video I will be going through all of the details for the event. I'll also go through some tips including how to get a lot of quick and easy XP, and I'll go through Salaменce's meta relevance, 100% IVs and more. The event takes place on April 7th between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. BAGON will be appearing more frequently in the wild, and it will have boosted Community Day shiny rates of 1 in 25, so really it is the best chance to pick up this shiny and the shiny family, especially BAGON is a pretty rare Pokemon in the wild in general. The bonuses will be 3 times catch XP, lures and incense will last for 3 hours excluding daily incense, and you'll get 5 snapshot photobomb encounters with BAGON. You can evolve BAGON's evolution Shelgon between 2 PM and 7 PM on the day to get a Salamence that knows the dragon type charged attack, Outrage. Outrage has 110 power in trainer battles and in gyms and raids. I will be going through how good Salamence is with Outrage later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. There will be event themed field research to catch BAGON, rewarding additional BAGON encounters, Stardust, Great Balls and more. There will also be some Pokestop showcases available throughout the event, so keep an eye out for those. There will be 2 bundles available in the in-game shop. For 1350 Pokecoins you can get 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 1 Elite Charge TM and 5 Lucky Eggs. For 480 Pokecoins you can get 30 Ultra Balls, 1 Incense, 3 Super Incubators and 1 Lure Module. There will also be a $1 special research available in the shop, and this generally gets you a couple of premium items and you can get encounters with the BAGON family. So that is it for the details. Let's go through some tips to help you make the most of the event. So starting with how you can earn some big XP during this event very quickly. As I mentioned previously, there will be a 3 times catch XP bonus during this event, and when paired with a lucky egg this will be 6 times catch XP, meaning you will be able to get over 6,000 XP per catch with an excellent throw. And because the amount of XP you will be getting from excellent throws during this event, I would prioritize taking a little bit more time to hit the excellent throw over just throwing the ball and trying to get as many catches as you can. Generally this will get you more XP. Using an incense is also worth doing because not only will it last 3 hours, but it will help keep the flow of Pokemon you encounter more consistent, especially if you do happen to walk into an area where there are a lower amount of spawns. This means you'll keep getting consistent XP because you'll be able to catch even during these times. Also, if you use multiple incense while Community Day is active, you can add extra 3 hours to your incense per incense used. I would also recommend using Origin Palkia's Spatial Ren to increase the radius at which you can encounter Pokemon. This will help you catch more Pokemon and earn more XP. If you are going to be using lucky eggs during this event, then there is a small trick that you can do to get an XP boost at the start of your lucky egg. To do this, I recommend trying to stack 12 12km eggs that you can get from Team Go Rocket leaders, and before the event you could walk them to the point where they are close to being hatched. Then when the event starts, you finish hatching these eggs and you'll get a big boost of XP. Each 12km egg will get you 8,000 XP when using a lucky egg. This would give you nearly 100,000 XP for hatching a full batch of 12. Additionally, during the lucky egg, you could also try to increase friendship level with as many people as you can to get some extra XP. It is also worth noting that the 2 times catch XP for getting nice throws or better that comes with the sizable surprises event will not stack with the Community Day 3 times catch XP. There are no Stardust bonuses for the event, but if you are going to be out grinding XP by catching a lot of Pokemon, then it might be worth using star pieces so you can get extra Stardust as well for all of these catches. I would also recommend doing any Pokestop showcases that you see, because even if you don't rank highly, you'll still get some XP and Stardust for taking part, and if you do rank highly you could get premium items. If you are trying to place highly, then keep an eye on the time that the showcase finishes, because some people will swap in higher ranking Pokemon right at the end of the showcase to try and steal a victory. To maximize candy, you can always use Pinap Berries to increase candy gains, and you can Mega Evolve a Pokemon of the same type as the Pokemon you're catching to increase the amount of Candy XL and XP you get per catch. And as BAGON is a dragon type, you can Mega Evolve Charizard, Ampharos, Sceptile, Altaria, Salamence, Latias, Latios, Rayquaza or Garchomp to get these bonuses. It is also good to note that you will get more Candy XL and XP by Mega Evolving a Pokemon that is at max Mega level, so worth doing that if you can. With the level 49 requirements of needing 35 Platinum medals, this event is a great chance to work on your Platinum Dragon Tamer medal, with BAGON being a dragon type. This is probably the most difficult catch medal to get, with dragons generally being a rarer type to find in the wild, so this event is a great time for that. You do also get 2 free raid passes per day during this season, and during this event Kartana or Celesteela will be available in 5-star raids, depending on the hemisphere you're in, and Mega Charizard X will be in Mega raids, so it could be worth doing some of these raids whilst you're out playing, especially as Kartana is one of the best grass type attackers. Both Kartana and Celesteela will now be able to be shiny with a 1 in 20 shiny rate, and Mega Charizard X is worth raiding for Mega energy because Mega Charizard Y is the best 5 fire attacker in the game. If you do any of these raids during BAGON Community Day, make sure that you activate your auto catcher whilst you're doing them so you can get BAGON catches at the same time. Doing these raids could help you with your Rising Star Platinum medal and your Champion and Battle Legends medals. It's worth mirror trading your BAGON with somebody else during this event or after it so you can potentially get some lucky trades, reroll IVs and get more candy in Candy XL, and any trades will help you with your Platinum Gentleman medal and even your Platinum Pilot medal if there is some decent distance between the Pokemon that you trade. Additionally, if you do trade Pokemon caught from far away from each other, you will get more candy and a higher chance of Candy XL. 3-hour lures are a great way to get your Picnicker Platinum medal. It's always a good idea to put down some lures in highly populated areas on Community Day where there are more people out playing the game. The 5 snapshot photobombs of BAGON during this event will help you with your Platinum Cameraman medal, and with all the BAGON candy that you will be getting from this event, it might be worth evolving some to work on your Platinum Scientist medal if you are after that as well. So as field research is always easy to do on Community Day, it's normally just catch 3 of the featured Pokemon, it can be very helpful with getting your Platinum Pokemon Ranger medal. With there being event themed showcases available, it is a good time to try and win these showcases to work on your Platinum Showcase Star medal, especially as when you get this medal you can get an encounter with PhD Pikachu, and this is the only way you can encounter it in the game currently. So if you play Community Day in an area where there are a lot of spawns and not a lot of Pokestops, and you find yourself running out of Pokeballs and other items that you need for the day, it would be a good idea to open the max amount of gifts from your friends each day leading up to the event. And if you do play in an area where there aren't a lot of Pokestops, it's even more crucial to use Pokecoins on your item storage upgrades, so when you go to areas where there are a lot of Pokestops, you can stock up with a larger amount of items. So with that said, how good is Salamence in Pokemon Go and what are the perfect PvP IVs? So in Go Battle League, for the capped CP leagues like the Great League and the Ultra League, you more often than not want to have a general IV spread of low attack, high defense and high HP. This is because out of the 3 stats, attack, defense and HP, attack increases the CP or the combat power the most. So if a Pokemon has a higher attack IV, the CP of the Pokemon will be higher, and if you have a lower attack IV, the CP will be lower. With a lower CP, you will be able to power up your Pokemon more before reaching the Battle League CP cap. This means that the defense and the HP of the Pokemon will be increased higher, and they will be able to stay alive longer and potentially land more attacks. This is the general case for Pokemon that have a max CP that is above the CP cap of the league. However, if for example you have a Pokemon that maxes out at 2470 CP and you want to use it in the Ultra League where the CP cap is 2500, you would want 15, 15, 15 IVs so the Pokemon could have a CP as close to the CP cap as it possibly can get. Additionally, in the Master League there is no CP cap, so the 100% IV or the 15, 15, 15 IV is always the target. So for Salamence, it is currently ranked 800 in the Great League and 655 in its Shadow form with 0, 10, 14 IVs. In the Ultra League it's ranked 613 and 591 in its Shadow form with 1, 15, 15 IVs, and in the Master League it is ranked 173 and 177 in its Shadow form with 15, 15, 15 IVs. So overall, Salamence isn't really that useful in PvP currently, but where it shines the most is as a raid attacker. Mega Salamence is currently the 3rd best overall dragon type when taking into consideration damage per second and its total damage output, but in terms of DPS only, Shadow Salamence is actually better, where it is 2nd best overall as a dragon type attacker. Both Mega and Shadow Salamence are great dragon type attackers that are both worth investing in and maxing out if you can. So with that said, you will be looking for a 100% IV BAGON for raid attacking, but what are the 100% IVs to look out for on the day? So for BAGON, from research, the 100% IV CP value will be 495. And from the wild, there are many CP values that could indicate 100% IVs, but due to the fact that the max level a Pokemon can be in the wild without a weather boost is 30, this means that 100% IV max level non-weather boosted BAGON will have the CP value of 991. And if weather boosted, the wild encounters can have a max level of 35, so 100% IV max level weather boosted BAGON will have 1073 CP. If you want to know the 100% IVs for BAGON at other levels in the wild, they can be found on this CP chart. In the left column is the level of the Pokemon, and in the right column is the corresponding 100% IV CP value at that level. So if you want to know some tips for the other event that's going on right now in Pokemon Go, and you want to know what else is going on in April, then you should check out these videos next.